We're here with Garlin Gilchrist. Good morning, Garlin.
Good
How are
morning.
you?
Good to see you. Thank
Can you
for
tell
having
us a little about what you're doing now?
me. Sure. So I am the City of Detroit's Deputy Technology Director for Civic Community Engagement. And that's a really long title, which means something very simple. It's my job to help the City of Detroit manage its data and information better, to deliver better services, and to make what the city does more visible and more accessible to more Detroiters.
And more efficient.
Absolutely. More efficient, more effective, do stuff faster, do stuff better. That's really what it's about.
So, what do you think of the Urban Entrepreneurship Symposium so far?
The symposium's great. Mr. Tarver has an amazingly strong vision that I'm really happy to have be embedded here in Detroit. I think it really organizes a very important community here of people who are willing to start businesses and take on big challenges. You know, Detroit, we have lots of business opportunity. We have lots of opportunities for social entrepreneurs as well. And I think this symposium blends those two in a really effective way and has us all bouncing ideas off one another.
Absolutely. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. You'll say, oh my gosh, but if you had to fix one thing here in the city of Detroit, what would it be?
It's trust, relationships and trust. So whether it's trust in city government to deliver service in a high quality way that may have been broken over the years or over a couple of generations, whether it's trust in our neighbors and our fellow community members, our neighboring neighborhoods to understand that these are people too, they have needs too, they have dreams too, and we all have the right to have our dreams understood and fulfilled and realized. It's really trust, and I think that my role, technology can play a role in helping facilitate that trust building, whether it's building a better way for the city to show people that it's delivering better services, or whether it's communicating better information, higher quality information to people so they can trust the things that are happening and they can actually
So are
see that.
you saying, too, to make the city more user-friendly?
I think so, absolutely. I think that's one way to build that trust as well. You can trust something if it's easy to use.
Yeah, because sometimes people are intimidated or
Absolutely.
have had a bad experience
Absolutely.
when they go down to the city-county building.
Absolutely.
I've heard a lot
It's
of
happened,
stories.
and it's happened depending on whether it's sometimes it's been very difficult for people to get building permits or business licenses and things like that. And those are the types of processes that is part of my job to help make better.
Okay, now, if you had an idea for a business for this urban area, Detroit,
Yeah.
what would be your top idea? One.
My top idea?
Yeah, I'm sure. See, I'm sure that you, an idea that can help improve urban life.
Yeah. That's a very big question. So I think one good idea is to think about ways where, let me say it like this. So there are so many people that want to start businesses but may feel like they don't have access to adequate capital, adequate resources, or an adequate network to be able to actually have that business launch and be effective. So I would actually want to start a matchmaking service, frankly, that really connected people that either owned space or owned network or had access to very valuable networks for entrepreneurs or had access to capital that could connect with the really strong ideas and the people that have those ideas throughout our area that wouldn't discriminate based on age, wouldn't discriminate based on gender, wouldn't discriminate based on sex, wouldn't discriminate based on where you live in the city, but would really say that if you have an idea and you can articulate that idea, we can connect you with someone or something or some resources that can help that business at least have a chance to get off the ground. So that's how matchmaking is really what I would start. And there are services like that kind of exist, and I just want to bring them all in one room.
Right, because a lot of times people just don't know where to start.
Right.
They just don't know. Now, is there anything else that you're involved in or you want to tell us about?
Well, I'm involved in being a parent of twins, which is great, and I'm really happy to be raising my children in the city of Detroit like I grew up.
Oh, great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. So good to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you. This is such a pleasure.